What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. My name's Justin, here with Justin. Today I'm going to do an overview of the whole process of tattoo healing, the aftercare processes and everything of it. I know I've done previous videos, but those were more day-to-day. So I'm just going to gather all the information I did in all those videos and just compact them into one. Hopefully you guys like it. So stick tuned, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think of my tattoos so far. And let's get to it. So pretty much once you leave the tattoo shop, what you're going to be leaving with is a tattoo bandage, saran wrap, something like that that's on you. And it's going to be about 2 to 3 hours of you having that on before you're going to want to take it off and wash what's under it. Now, once you take it off, make sure before this, you wash your hands. Number one thing, make sure cleanliness is like the biggest thing right now. You don't want to get it infected. You want to keep it clean. Like, I'm just going to say clean, 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 clean. Like, that, get it stuck in your head. This is what needs to be done. Once you take the saran wrap off, your hands are washed, you're gonna find there's a bunch of gooey shit. Plasma, it's plasma, blood, it's the healing ointment, it's all just jam-packed under that. So what you're gonna want to do is get it off. Now, what I recommend and what pretty much everybody else will recommend is some type of antibacterial soap. Now you can use a bar of soap, which I use Dove. It's unscented, it's clean, it's for pretty much sensitive skin, and that's kind of what the tattoo is. It's a sensitive area. It's pretty much an open wound. You're gonna want to get it nice and foamed up. You're gonna want to use lukewarm water. So you're gonna want to lather it up with your hands. Get it nice, get those bubbles, get those suds going, and then you're gonna want to just dab it on. And then once it's in, start rubbing it in. Don't rub too hard, just gentle, just enough to get that plasma to start to fall off. And then as you're doing it, go under running water and splash it on. And gravity will do its work. It'll start pulling it down. You can help a bit by brushing it off a bit. And then just do it until you feel that it's been cleaned enough. All of it should come off. If some of it doesn't, don't overwork it. Just let it be. After that's done, you're gonna want to get some paper towels, rip a couple apart, and then go and dab it. Don't streak, don't push down hard, just dab. So then after that, you're gonna want to wait 30 minutes, and then what you're gonna want to do is apply a new bandage, saran wrap, whatever you have, apply a new piece to it, and then finish off the night and go to bed. You don't want to get infected, so that's why it's pretty much done again. So you're gonna leave it on for the rest of the night. I also recommend using clean bed sheets just for an extra precaution. The next morning, what you're gonna want to do, you wake up, you're gonna take that new saran wrap that you had on, want to take it off, and you're gonna want to do another process of cleaning. So again, lukewarm water, get your suds going, make sure your hands are washed clean, gently wash off that excess plasma that still may be there, or your body may produce a little more blood or whatever. So you're gonna find just a bunch of other stuff under there. So once it's clean, again, you're gonna want to pat dry, wait 30 minutes, and then what I recommend you using is some type of healing ointment, and that is this guy, Aquaphor. I think it's a great product, although if you guys go look up Romeo Lacoste, he's a big YouTuber. What he recommends to use instead of Aquaphor, it is cocoa butter lotion. And he recommends this because Aquaphor it's a gel-like substance. He kind of compares it to Vaseline, and I agree. It is kind of that same texture substance. So it's like a gel, it's very sticky. It gets stuck to like clothing a lot, and also it doesn't let the skin really breathe a lot. So although, Aquaphor does do a great job as long as you don't put too much on. If you put too much on, you'll know. If it's really greasy, like shining, then you put too much on. Then also another trick is you get your finger and you just rub up. And if you have excess ointment on your finger, then you put too much on. You should only put a little bit, only a dab. Today we're on day 2, and we're gonna do 3 washes, 3 applications of moisturizer / healing ointment. The whole process is gonna be the same throughout. You're gonna wanna, again, wash your hands. You're gonna wanna lather it up using lukewarm water. Lather up your hands with the soap suds and gently rub it in on the tattoo until you feel it's clean, and then you're gonna get the water, splash it on, let it fall. And then once it's all done, you're gonna wanna pat dry, wait 30 minutes, let it air dry. And then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna put the healing ointment / moisturizer on. Now what I recommend using is the healing ointment up to day about 3, maybe 4, depending on how your tattoo's healing. What I recommend for the moisturizer, it is this one over here. Bang. This is great. It's easy to apply. It smells pretty good. Even though it's not scented, there's still kind of some fragrance you get out of it. Nothing to worry about, you're good. There is a rule of thumb that I heard, and it is if it's made for a baby and used on a baby, it's good enough for your tattoo. So it's perfect. It says baby in it, so what else do you need? So once the tattoo starts to flake, you're gonna start getting really itchy. Now you're gonna ask me, what am I supposed to do? You're not supposed to itch. You're not supposed to pick any scabs if you have any. What you want to do is a trick that I use. What I do recommend is you don't do it in public or around people because you're going to look like an idiot. But what you're going to want to do, so if you're itchy, what you're going to want to do is slap yourself. Slap it hard, slap it multiple times, slap it around, but slap that area that's itchy, and I guarantee you that that itch will go away. You don't want to itch just because you're going to run the chance of possibly removing ink on a scab or from just the scratching itself. You don't want to aggravate the tattoo in any way. So slapping it doesn't really do anything besides a little shock to the skin. So you're going to want to do those 3 washes. Now you can break it up into 8-hour segments, or you can just do, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That works too. So again, you're just going to want to do 3 washes, 3 applications of moisturizer / the healing ointment from day 2 to day 5 or 4, depending on how you heal. And then after that, what you're going to want to do is switch over to using it once. And what I mean by that is just, wash it once in the morning and an application of 1 moisturizer, and then that's it. From that day on, from day 4, day 5 on to the 2-week mark, all you're going to want to do is 1 application of the wash and the moisturizer. And what I also recommend is to switch from the Aveeno Baby to another one of my big time favorites is the Lubriderm. So this is another one I recommend to use from day 5 on for the rest of your life, because it works really well. It's easy to apply, it spreads very nicely. I know some artists and other people on YouTube may recommend something else, and that's fine. Like, this is just mine. My tattoos have turned out great from my process and from what my artist has recommended me to use. I'm forwarding it to you guys. If you guys don't like it, there are many other great ways. There's another new one that's coming where you don't have to use any of this. It's called Sandiderm. And pretty much it's just this plastic that you apply over the tattoo. It just locks everything in. You can go do everything you need to. You can go do your dirty job and you're fine. I know there's one guy on YouTube, he recommended it, and he actually used it. He went to a rave and kept it on, and his tattoo was perfect. It came out amazing still. Now, there are a couple other things I need to mention. One, you can't go swimming. Stay away from water. Now, I know you're gonna ask me, Justin, like, can I take a shower? And yeah, you can take a shower, but take a fast shower, in and out kind of thing. Don't stay in the shower for 30 minutes. Stay away from like the pool. Stay away from soaking in general. Like, don't think about a pool party. Don't think about jacuzzis. None of that. That's all off limits for about 2 to 3 weeks. After that, go ahead. Do whatever the hell you want. Swim. And your tattoo's healed by then. But another one you gotta watch out for is the sun. Now, the sun is your biggest enemy from pretty much the day you get the tattoo till you're gone. I recommend staying away from the sun completely for the first, month. Like, hide, put clothing on. And then once after that, you can finally use sunblock, and you want to use an SPF of 30 or more. I use SPF 60. I just like to be as precautious as I can about these things. I take the best care as I can with my tattoos, just so down the road, 10 years down the road, they're still looking great, instead of me having them just bake in the sun without protection and having them fade and look like they're 20 years old instead of, say, 10. I get compliments all the time on how well they look, and I'm glad, because I do take very good care of them, and also the work is great. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know, there's another button for that too. Let me know in the comments what you guys do for your healing. Let me know what you guys think of the video, what other videos I should do. Subscribe, you know, that would always be great too. You know, I'm trying to get this up. I want to get a whole family, community of just people who love tattooing around this channel. And hopefully I can deliver the best I can. Hopefully I can grow as a YouTuber and bring you the best content I can. So yeah, thank you guys so much.